Is this the best music video of the 2010s? Yes it is. This is Ghazarf Elstein, French DJ and producer. He dropped his first album in 2013, a haunting and dark vision of the future of electro and dance music. That album was called Aleph. Aleph had one of the best songs on the album that I've ever heard, and that song is called Pursuit. Made up of a truly odd sample from all things Call of Duty World at War, which sounds like this. It is the Russian army Ura, and that is somehow not the craziest part of this song. To make matters worse and more intense, this was the music video, an insane 3-minute history of the rise and fall of an empire, directed by French duo Fleur Fortune and Manu Couso, who are actually quite well known as the people who directed the M83 music video for Midnight City. This short nightmare shows a dystopian propaganda war that fuels war machines and is about the god kings who rule over the land. It is purely from their perspective in an uncaring and unyielding world. The story is so wonderfully and simply told with a lot of simple camera movements. It starts off with the siring of a god king, builds on the technology and weaponry used to keep the unseen enemy at bay, mixing a wonderfully dystopian blend of cruel CGI, practical sets, and frankly, incredible casting. Everybody in this music video is so well put in place. It feels like it is an unending hallway of terrifying and uncomfortable shots that eventually end with a violent crescendo of rifles pointing at a group dancing in a box, which I still struggle to interpret exactly what that means, other than the fact that the rich and powerful would prefer to kill art and joy rather than not rule for a second. Nicolas Loise's commandment of the camera is gorgeous and frightening and visceral. The incredible visual effects work from Machine Mole, Mathematic, and the great production design from Claude Neron. I watched this music video over and over and over again, and I'm always spotting new things and figuring out how they did stuff. There's a wonderful little VFX kind of breakdown that I've also watched, and I still don't know how they did half the stuff. Taking visual cues from the likes of Kubrick and Fincher and Bay and Gaspar Noé, the music video does everything to tell its story of destruction and power and the disassociation that it brings. And look, I'll be honest, the real reason I started this series is to tell you about my favorite songs and albums and music videos, and usually when I'm editing these things, I get stuck rewatching those music videos or I have them on the background while I'm editing them. This is one that from the heart, I tell everybody, if you're a fan of music, if you're a fan of music videos, if you're a fan of film and television and stuff directed really, really well, that this is the story that I tell.